Ugh, picky eating. Picky eating is like the gray storm cloud hanging over parents of young children. It's looming and lurking and waiting to rear its ugly head. But if you struggle with picky eating in your family, you are not alone. There are some stats that show as much as 50% of parents state that their kids are picky eaters. And it's really hard to nail down the statistics because picky eating, it's a pretty subjective term, right? As a dietitian specializing in baby-led weaning, I can tell you though, that baby-led weaning is one of the few things that appeals to second-time parents, and it has to do with picky eating. So think about it. First-time parents, you bought anything and everything for your baby. I know you did, okay? At least you registered for it. And then when you have a second baby, you're like, oh, I don't need any of that gear that I bought and is sitting in the closet. But so many second-time parents, when they have a second baby, they're also struggling with picky eating in their older child or their first child. And so with the second child, they're looking for a way out of picky eating. When baby number 2 is starting solid foods, they start to do some research. And for lots of parents, that is when they discover baby-led weaning. Because baby-led weaning has the potential to reduce the risk of picky eating. Now, is picky eating preventable? No. Absolutely not. It's actually developmentally appropriate for your toddler to start rejecting foods that they used to eat. Hear me out. Almost all children are going to develop some degree of food neophobia, usually beginning in the second year of life. Okay, that's after they turn 1, when they start not wanting to eat foods they used to, or they won't try new foods. Food neophobia is fear of new foods or a reluctance to eat, which parents tend to call picky eating. And there's no way to absolutely 100% surefire prevent picky eating. But you can definitely minimize the risk of picky eating, and here's how. Remember I said that the picky eating tends to kick in after your baby's first birthday? So that's technically in your child's second year of life. But your baby starts eating solid foods at 6 months of age, and that's in the first year of life. So we're starting in the first year of life. You've got this small window of time. It's known as the flavor window, where your baby will like and accept a wide variety of foods and flavors and tastes and textures, but you have to hit it hard with the variety when that flavor window for your baby is open. Okay, so as soon as your baby is 6 months of age and showing the other reliable signs of readiness to eat, the most important one being the ability to sit relatively unassisted, that's when you start laying it on thick with all of this variety of foods. In 2016, I created the 100 First Foods approach to starting solid foods with baby-led weaning. So I did the 100 First Foods first with my quadruplets. When they were babies, they ate 100 different foods with baby-led weaning before they turned 1. Then after that, we had a set of twins, and I refined the 100 First Foods approach with those babies. That was babies Gus and Hannah. And after that, I turned this whole approach into a digital program. And over the past few years, we've helped tens of thousands of families give their babies a safe start to solid foods using baby-led weaning and 100 First Foods. And here's the deal with 100 foods. If you look at traditional spoon feeding, most babies have only had 10 or 15 foods by the time they turn 1. And if you lose those 10 or 15 foods to picky eating, that becomes a very challenging child to feed, right? But if your baby has 100 foods under their belt by age 1, and then you lose 10 or 15 of those foods to picky eating, it's no big deal because your baby still has 85 or 90 foods that they can and will continue to eat. So this whole 100 First Foods approach also dovetails perfectly with an emerging body of research that supports this notion of diet diversity as a way to reduce picky eating, as well as reduce food aversions, and even to help lower the risk of food allergies. Increasingly, all data points to more and greater number of foods for babies. And we can start this as early as 6 months of age, or 6 months adjusted age if your baby was born prematurely, when that flavor window opens and when it's safe to start solid foods. Now, you guys might be like, wait, what, 100 foods? I mean, I can't even think of 100 foods to offer my baby. Well, you don't have to, because I've compiled my 100 First Foods into a list that consists of 5 different food categories: fruits, vegetables, starchy foods, protein foods, and allergenic foods. There's 20 foods per category. Using my 5-step feeding framework, you offer 5 new foods each week to your baby, 1 from each of the 5 categories on the 100 First Foods list. It is perfectly safe to offer your baby low-risk, non-allergenic foods, one new food each day at a time. And no, you do not need to wait 3 to 5 days between foods for your baby. Okay, that would actually slow your baby down, and waiting 3 to 5 days between foods, you'll never achieve the diet diversity if you're pausing unnecessarily for long swaths of time between new foods. I have a whole 1-hour video training where I show you how to implement this 5-step feeding framework for your baby. It's called Baby-Led Weaning for Beginners, and I give everyone on this free training a copy of my 100 First Foods list, so you'll never struggle with ideas for new foods to offer your baby on your road to helping them achieve diet diversity. You can sign up for this week's workshop times at babyledweaning.co, or it's linked up below this video in the description. Come and join me, grab your copy of the 100 First Foods list. You can start knocking those new foods out, pushing your baby's palate, and you're really doing a world of good to reduce the risk of picky eating down the road for your baby.